Hello everyone, from the Star Wars Solo movie. These are the official LEGO Brickheadz of young Han Solo and a youngish, younger than we're used to, Chewbacca. Now these are sold individually, separately, for the usual prices for regular Brickheadz, but I'm just reviewing the two together in one video to make it more compact, because they kind of go together. First of all, with Han Solo here, let's compare him to the minifigure version of him from the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon set, so not included with the Brickhead here. It looks pretty good. I feel like the Brickhead version looks a little bit more like the live-action actor for the Solo movie than the minifig does. The minifig looks a little bit more like an extra young version of Harrison Ford to me, personally. But I like the Brickhead. I like it a lot more than I expected to. I thought I really wasn't going to like this, but the shaping of the hair is really good, and just some of the simple and basic details that they included, like the holster here. It's so easy and simple, just two pieces there, but I appreciate it. I like the belt buckle, and I like the printed pieces. So you've got a 1x2x2 that's printed here for the undershirt and a little bit of the neck, and then this is a printed 1x1 brick here. It's not very frequent that you see printed 1x1 bricks for any reason at all from LEGO, and that was just nice to see, nice to get. And the shaping of the hair is good. It's not too smooth. You know, they do have some studs that appear in various places. I think that's fine. You know, it gives a little extra texture, and I like the use of the medium nougat color rather than brown for the jacket. You know, just a little bit lighter there. Might be a little bit closer to correct. I haven't compared various movie prop pictures and such from the movie and also the original, trilogy, especially the first movie, Episode 4. But I feel like this is just a little bit better than what we've seen before, and maybe a better representation of this character than the minifig. The blaster looks pretty good. I'm satisfied with this. The only thing that's a little bit weird is the use of tan for the skin tone, but it's just kind of part of the whole caricature design that they go with. So I'm okay with that, and it's pretty cool for what it is. Chewbacca is a bit more of a departure from the standard formula for Brickheadz with the shaping of the head itself, with all of those short rounded roof pieces, kind of like car roof pieces that they've used around the sides and the front, and they've also got one on the back you'll see in just a second. But his blaster is done up with more pieces. I like what they did for the nose there with the quarter round 1x1 tile piece. There's also a little bit of upside down construction that you see for kind of the beard area hair that sticks down, so that's all attached upside down. Fairly simply though, nothing too fancy with the building techniques used there. And a little bit of texturing for the hair around the sides. I get it with the use of, again, the medium nougat color here against the brown. There's a little bit of dark brown in there as well, especially for the bandolier for the most part. This just looks like almost a baby Chewbacca to me. And the head shape is funny, but I guess it kind of makes sense. He did have somewhat of a tall dome-shaped head. Now here's the current minifig version of him, again from the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. That is a brand new figure, a brand new mold for him that actually squares off the head, or the hair around the head, a little bit more than the previous version. But there's a fair difference between these two. I mean, his base color here is dark brown, and then using the dark tan, just puts it kind of into a different color space. So these are a little bit more difficult to compare. And also, there's a little bit of clash for me between this paint color here on the printed 1x2x2 brick and the actual plastic color for medium nougat. Now I like the silver that they used on there, the nice bright silver. It really shines very well. But I don't know, just a little bit of miss on the color matching there. Some things about this I like. You know what it is? I think that this is a cool looking figure, but I don't think it's a great Chewbacca, just personally. They had to try something different. I appreciate them trying something different. Notice the printed 1x2x2 on the back as well here to get extra detail in, but again, it highlights the dramatic difference in color between the paint color, or the ink color, the print color, and the plastic color for the lighter tone. Nicely done, though. Some different building techniques used in this than what you usually get for kind of standard humanoid brickheads, and it ends up looking very unique. I just don't know how good of a Chewbacca it is. I almost feel like a slightly more standard build for the head shape might have worked out better. I'm just not sure. I'll tell you what, this is a weird thing for me to say, but I like the package design here. It makes the models really take center stage. Just the lighter colors in the background, I think sets them out nicely. And I really feel like you see really exactly what you're going to get when you look at those pictures there. They're not making the models look any better than they really are once you build them up. But relative to the actual characters, yeah, I just don't know. So there, see the real rounded shape for Chewbacca, and that's held pretty much the same throughout the entire series, except with the animated stuff. With the animated stuff, they went a little bit different for Wookiees in general. But there you go. That's what they did. I think this one is very good. This one is just something where I think some people will really like it, and some will really dislike it. I'm a little bit in the middle, but a little bit more on the side of liking it by itself, but not liking it as a Chewbacca. Let me know in the comments what you think about that, what you think about each of these figures, and I have a lot more work to do, so I'm going to keep at it, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching.